SEC talk in our league insider Russ Mitchell. Hey there, Russ. Big SEC.
How you doing, Bonnie?
I'm doing great. The big SEC headline today, Clinton-Dix, obviously the indefinite suspension at Alabama. I know you've been working the phones today. What are you hearing?
Well, it depends on who you talk to. I mean, the only person who really knows what's going on is Nick Saban. I doubt even totally knows what's going on. You're hearing a number of different players, number of different reasons, so it's impossible really to put your finger on it. The one thing, Bonnie, that I would point out is this. Nick used the word indefinite when he described the suspension. Malcolm, when he was suspended, it was 30 days. DePriest, it was 1 week. Geno Smith, it was 1 game. This is the first time we've heard the word indefinite, and I think that's key in this issue. You should know, though, that yesterday was practicing with the team. We'll know at 3:30 Central Time if he's still able to practice with the team. I think that's also an important component.
I don't need you to expand upon this. I just want a yes or no answer. LSU is the hardest game remaining on their schedule, November 9th. Does Clinton-Dix play against LSU?
Yes.
I think you're probably right. There have been some SEC coaching names bandied about for the USC job, and even, quite frankly, jobs that haven't been vacated yet. You got Les Miles, you got Kevin Sumlin. Which SEC coach you think is most ripe for a jump, in particular to USC?
Can we say Bobby Petrino is still in the SEC?
Doesn't count anymore. Nice try.
I don't think that any of the coaches in the SEC are going to go. USC is not it's not the belle of the ball anymore. It's not as sexy of a job as it once was. Oregon's better. Stanford's better. There are a lot of issues there. If I was to pick one coach, Bonnie, it'd probably be, brace yourself, Vol fans. It would probably be Butch Jones.
Oh, no.
I think he would fit in the best
No, you
there.
can't go down that road. Tennessee's just recovering from Lane Kiffin just now.
I don't think the bottom, it's not Kevin Sumlin. I can tell you that. Trojan fans, get off your horse. It's not going to be Kevin Sumlin. That job's not big enough for Kevin. He's going to the NFL.
I can just tell you I'm sitting right next to Doug Chapman, and he's making his face like you have 6 heads because he thinks you are flat out crazy. One last question for you. Quite frankly, if you gave me 3 guesses for your game of the week, Mizzou-Vandy would have never come up, so kindly enlighten me.
This is a pretty soft week again, another soft week in the SEC. And I think the most important game is Mizzou versus Vandy. Right now Mizzou's standing at 4 wins, and they're exactly where we thought they would be. They swept September, a tough game with Indiana, but if they beat Kentucky and if they beat Tennessee, that puts them at 6-6. For Pinkel to really feel good about keeping his job, he really needs to at least get to 7-5, and that's this Vandy game. And Vandy, Bonnie, is not far away from where we thought they'd be as well. We talked about the fact they'd lose to Ole Miss and lose to South Carolina. They've improved. The best thing to happen to Vandy was the Massachusetts game, because they came back focused from that, played well against UAB, put up a ton of points, was very efficient on offense. So I think this is going to be a very tight game, so it'll be exciting, and B, there's a lot on the line for Missouri.
Well, when I am at the Northwestern game, I guess I will put that game on my iPhone because I trust what you say. Russ Mitchell, as always, thank you for the enlightenment.